Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Why are you waiting on God? Why are you waiting on God? There are certain times to, and then there are certain times not to. So I want to share a cute story with you that I hope will make a significant impact when you think about it. It's going to be very short. So there was a preacher man, and this preacher man was driving down the road back in the West Texas Hill Country area. And he was observing just beautiful fields of green, trees everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful place. And in the distance, he saw what appeared to be a white picket fence. Beautiful white picket fence. And the closer he got, the more he noticed what appeared to be almost like a mirage. It was picturesque, a manicured, almost like a top-notch, beautiful golf course, manicured piece of land that must have been hundreds of acres, manicured beautifully. And the closer he got, the more he noticed beautiful fruit trees and gorgeous orchards. He saw beauty everywhere. He was just floored. And this preacher was thinking, my God in the building, look at this place. The closer he got, he noticed in the distance a gorgeous, bright red barn. Looked like it had fresh paint about 500 yards off in the distance from the front. And that's when he noticed the beautiful wraparound porch of this gorgeous palatial estate. Beautifully manicured grounds with lush landscaping, beautiful colored trees everywhere, flowers and rose gardens, and he was absolutely floored at this point. And as he's getting closer in awe at this wonderful place, he sees what appears to be an old farmer with cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, and overalls out at the mailbox on the street. And he thinks, man, if this is the guy that owns this place, I gotta talk to this guy. So the preacher comes up, and the preacher says to him, he rolls his window down, and he goes, sir, please tell me, are you the owner of this property? And he said, yes, sir. Yes, sir, I am. And he says, this place is amazing. It is gorgeous. I have never seen anything like this in my life. He said, man, I hope you know something. I hope you know something, sir. And he said, yes, sir. What's that? He said, I hope you know God has blessed you. God has blessed you with this amazing piece of land. God has just blessed you. Out of control. I've never seen anything like this. God has blessed you. Do you know that, sir? And the wise farmer looked at the preacher and said, yes, sir. Yes, sir, he has. God has indeed blessed me. But I tell you, preacher, you should have seen this place when he had it all to himself. You see, friends, some people are waiting for magic pixie dust, sprinkles and unicorns and rainbows to come flying out of heaven, waiting on the Lord. My friend, you have a part. Do you sense destiny in your spirit? Do you have an idea of what your gifts and strengths are? Well, you can't just sit at home on your blessed assurance hoping that God will sprinkle some magic fairy dust on you and all of a sudden it's going to blow up and you're going to be used for the Master's purpose doing the things that He's called you to do. Do you know there's a partnership that is required in this great and abundant life and opportunity? We have been given gifts. Everybody has a unique gift, a unique strength, a unique talent that makes you uniquely you. And yet you have a part in it. Hear what I'm about to say. God will not do your part, and you cannot do His part. You must do your part and allow Him to do His part. And let me just tell you, you can have as much or as little of it as you want. But if you are believing without taking action, you are living in a fantasy, my friend. And I'm here to just encourage you that there's some things you wait on. There's some things you wait on. There's other things that you got to run on. When you have a word, when you have a hope, when you have a dream, and you are putting your faith that the good Lord is going to bless it, my friend, you got to get up off of your blessed assurance, and sometimes you got to get your butt to work. Saints and sinners, to work. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the effort. You have to read the books. You have to go to the seminars. You have to study the videos online. You have to dig in and do your part to fill your life with the knowledge and the glossary of terms and the language and the understanding, the basic understanding of what it is that you are attempting to walk in. And once you get that in you and do your part and continue to hone your gift and skill and sharpen that gift, you just watch how that gift will make room for you, my friend. You can't do God's part, and God won't do your part. So if you're sitting around waiting for the sweet by and by, for sweet Jesus to come down and touch you and make everything better, well, sweetheart, sometimes you got to do your part. You do your part. He won't do your part. You've got to do your part. You can't do his part. He'll do his part. And invest in you. Invest in the gift he gave you. My favorite book says, get wisdom, get knowledge, get understanding, get everything. No matter what you get wisdom and knowledge and understanding. My friend, if you will do your part, then you let the Lord do his part, and you watch what that magnificent partnership creates. Have a great evening, guys.